Welcome everyone. Happy Thursday it is. So in California, with Proposition 22 passing, they said to the riders, I know, remember this in the advertising, both Uber and Lyft said, no, don't worry, the rates are not going to increase. Boom, the moment Prop 22 is in effect, complete bait and switch on Californians. Guess what? We're tagging on costs. Now, Lyft announced today that they are adding extra fees anywhere from 30 cents to $1.50, depending on location. San Francisco right up to $2 extra, right? To cover for all of those. Mr. G's in the house, how are you? To cover for all of those Proposition 22 shenanigans. Mark Roughton's in the house, welcome. So I'm sitting here at the Chevy shop, it's about a 2.5 hour COVID wait to get your parts. Crazy. Robert says nothing new. Right, I'm just saying it's a classic, once again, another classic bait and switch by Uber and Lyft. I wonder how riders will take it. Now, the one thing I think where we really need to push back is on those fees that they are offering to lure you to buy a hybrid or an EV. Remember, if you switch to a hybrid or to an electric vehicle, there's an extra little bonus in there for you. Dan's in the house. And that is 50 cents, a whopping 50 cents extra for hybrid, switch to a hybrid, and a whopping $1.50 if you switch to an electric vehicle, EV. I've got news for you, Dara. I've got news for you, John Zimmer. Not many people are going to make that switch if you call that an incentive. Your starting point should be about $1.50 to $2 extra for a hybrid, and at least $3.50 more for an EV, right? These people are gung-ho to order an EV, then they need to pay, because that is a massive investment for a driver to switch to an EV. Those things, those things are not cheap. They are not cheap. Good electric vehicles that you want to get at least 300,000 miles on are not cheap. And I just feel that 50 cents on a hybrid and $1.50 for an EV per ride doesn't cut it. I'm not sure who came up with the math, right? Once again, did they not want to upset the riders, so they kept it very low? This is not helping the drivers, right? Firstly, it's not helping the drivers that in California, Uber and Lyft are tagging on extra fees, 30 cents to $1.50, bait and switch because of Proposition 22. That is money, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to be losing on your tips, right? If a rider sees these extra charges, oh wow, they now, because of Proposition 22, because the driver, Uber's going to pay the driver and the Lyft these rights that they were supposed to earn in the first place. No, heck no, I'm not adding a tip. I will tell you right now, the moment that little extra fee shows up on the rider's app, who loses out? The driver, in form of a tip. Right, so both ends, back to back, they make these announcements in 1 week. Uber goes green in 1,400 extra cities, and we're going to give you a whopping 50 cents for a hybrid and $1.50 for an EV. Won't help drivers, won't incentivize drivers to make the switch. The other press release, oh yeah, and I'm repeating myself here. Hey, because of Proposition 22, sorry riders, we have to pull a classic bait and switch on you. You are going to be paying 30 cents to $1.50, right up to $2, depending on your location, extra per trip to cover Proposition 22 in California. Guess what, Dara? Guess what, John? Guess what, Logan Green? The driver is going to lose that money because the rider is pissed. Oh, they're tagging on extra costs. You know what? I'm not going to, that's just how the human psychology works. I'm going to take it away from the driver, right? That's why the people who said yes to Prop 22, yeah, all the people that said yes to Prop 22, hey, all gung-ho, TV ads, $208 million campaign, Guess what? You've just been switched to a higher rate. Bait and switch, classic. Scott Tucker's in the house. Welcome, Vegas in the house. Hope everyone's well. On this Thursday, we're clocking in at 85 here in California. I'm down in Orange County right now. 85 degrees. Can anybody count to that? 85? 85 in midwinter? What's going on, folks? So, yeah, I'm sitting here in a 2.5 hour COVID line, waiting for my Chevy parts, buying more Chevy parts. George Schneider's in the house. I hope they expand that program nationally. Scott Tucker says 65 here. Okay, in Vegas. Ivan says 65 and 68 in San Francisco, up to 70 degrees in Vegas. Okay, so pretty hot down here with 85. Now, what's interesting is that for in Los Angeles, for example, Lyft has launched new hybrid rental services, and they're also working with a company. I have to check out the name of the company, but if you're renting an electric vehicle from them, you can drive in and you can immediately switch out the EV battery and you're back on the road. They say maximum 8 to 10 minutes. I'm just going to ask Dan because he has a lot of knowledge on that, if that is possible at all, right? But so you don't have any downtime. You're renting an EV vehicle through the Lyft program. They're offering this in LA, and they're offering new hybrid programs. What I like about it is that you can just drive in, they swap out the battery for a fully charged battery. 40 in Michigan, holy mackerel, 30s. Dude, I would run if those temperatures. That's why I ran away from Europe. I was sick and tired of 20s and 30s. Yes, in China only. Interesting. Well, this is in LA now, they're offering this. In LA. In LA, they are offering EVs, rentals through the Lyft program. You can come in, you can switch the battery out. NIO, yeah, that you're probably on the money there, right? NIO. I'm sure investing into NIO stocks would be a good one. I mean, if you look at the trajectory of Tesla, I think any EV manufacturer is going to make bank. It's going to make bank. So I trust Dan on his feedback there. He knows so much about those EVs. I like the way you've conducted the science, Dan, and what a mile actually costs you on your EV. I mean, you've perfected the numbers. Stimulus coming soon. Yeah, so the stimulus, when you hear 2,000, you get all excited. Well, I'm getting $2,000. No, you're going to be bumped up. You got 600 now. It's going to be an extra $1,400. That's awesome, Dan. So yeah, it's going to be an extra $1,400, and they can only really vote on that once the new Georgia senators are sworn in, because they will need a majority vote on that in order to get that through, right? So, but I think that can be expected. There's one conservative Democrat called Manchin who might push back, but then if he drops out, it's 50-50 on the senator side. Kamala Harris would do the deciding vote. If Manchin dropped out on the $2,000 bill, you would hope that someone on the Republican side would make up for that one vote. So we'll see. $15 minimum wage sends fast food up, and Uber will pass on the increase. Well, drivers and riders, they've already done a complete bait and switch on riders. They're upping the fees. Promised the rider that they wouldn't be paying any major extra fees, but they will. It's just this double standards all the time, man. This is just what makes me sick and tired of Uber. So I'm sitting here, I go through my magazine, check out all the parts, make a whole list, walk in there. But like I say, I'm just sitting here in a long line. You've got to draw a number. Fortunately, I didn't draw the Powerball and the lottery number yesterday, right? But I drew a 94, which is my lottery number for today. And then yesterday, no winners, was $500 and $750 million. So listen, none of these numbers came through. None of them. I'm sure many of you went out and bought some. So make sure by the next drawing, because that number's going up big time, my friends. That's going to be probably a whopping $750 million and another 500 on the Powerball and 500 on the lottery. So make sure Powerball's over 500. That was yesterday. That's already up to 750. Mega Millions was 700. I'm just saying, make sure you guys go out and buy your lottery tickets. It costs $15 an hour to operate an average vehicle. I think that is very, very accurate. DoorDash promised if I sign up, they will pay me $240 if I make 200. How many deliveries? 420 deliveries? Jeez, like. Nifty 50 says waste of money. Show me your money, Dara. All right, I want to wish you all an amazing Thursday. I'm going to do another video tomorrow, Friday. Then we have the weekend. And please stay safe out there, right? If you want to get yourself a novelty gadget for your car, I have them in every door. I tell you, my clients love them. They're testing their temperatures, you know what I mean? And then I'm telling you, go out and get this and put this in your car. People love this shit. I don't know why. They go crazy for it. Alrighty, folks, where are we? Insurance, fuel, accidents, maintenance, biggest costs. Absolutely. I mean, insurance is the biggest one, right? And then you have the big maintenance ones when you hit the 150,000 miles. Then everything seems to go wrong. Mike Aura says your tickets are good luck. Yeah, listen. We should all chip in $5, and all the drivers should chip in $5, and then we buy several thousand tickets. We win the lottery, and then we go, buy Dara, buy Logan Green, buy John Zimmer, swivel on this. We won the lottery. We don't need you anymore. So, just saying, it's an idea. You know, we could pool every weekend. Shemaine Wilson in the house, sending you love from Cali. Hope you and your family are doing great. Shemaine, stay safe out there. Keep your kids safe. Make sure they're wearing these frickin' masks. Either these ones or these ones, right? Make sure they are wearing the mask. Make sure you've got mace or police mace in the car. Make sure you're protected. Make sure you have a dash cam. All of those essentials are important. We hear too many horror stories, and sadly, Uber and Lyft are not doing much about safety. They're not even thinking about running background checks on riders. It's a thing that I'm going to keep on pushing and pushing until it maybe happens one day. You know, maybe one day riders will get a background check. Praying. We don't want that riffraff in our car. We don't want criminals in our car, convicted felons, murderers. Yeah, they sit in the back of our car, and then the shit happens. All right, amigos, hit that thumbs up. Super hot in here. I've got to get out, get some air. Suffocating in the car here. Wishing you a great day. And then also your suggestions, right, on these EV and hybrid. If you were to switch to a hybrid or EV, what do you want to see? What extra per mile rates do you want to see? Because I'm saying 50 cents for a hybrid and $1.50 for an EV will not encourage me to switch from my gasoline car. Sorry, I'm willing to do it, but show me the money. Show me the freaking money, Dara. Don't come with an insulting 50 cents. What do you think we are? Prostitutes that work for 50 cents? No, we're not. We're worthy more than that. Have a great day as well. Pickle Rick, I like that. I like that name. I wish you all a fantastic day, and I want to put this out there in the universe. Please keep everyone safe. All of these hardworking essential drivers and food delivery people, universe, whatever higher power is out there, keep everyone safe and guide you. Have a blessed day. Thank you, my friends. I appreciate all of you. Have a wonderful day.